where UEFA looks set to move Champions League final to amid Russia-Ukraine war. Following the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, football governing body UEFA will review who will host this year's Champions League final. Doubts had already been cast on the future of the final as aggressive moves by Russia into Ukraine were taking place. Now, calls for UEFA to officially strip Russia of hosting the final have been again made as Putin ordered his troops into Ukraine last night. Before the invasion, Prime Minister Boris Johnson told the House of Commons that there was no chance of holding football tournaments in a Russia that invades sovereign countries. With outrage felt across the world, there will be little support for allowing the Krestovsky Stadium in St. Petersburg to go ahead and host the final on May 28 this year. There were many who felt that UEFA may have been reluctant to move the location of the match due to its close ties with Gazprom. Gazprom is a state-owned Russian energy company and sponsor of the Champions League. The Krestovsky Stadium's official name is currently the Gazprom Stadium. So will the final definitely be moved, and, if so, where will it be moved to? This year's Champions League final will almost certainly be moved. UEFA already looks set to strip Russia of the honor of hosting this year's event after Putin ordered troops into two rebel-held regions of Ukraine, but it was possible St. Petersburg would remain as host should de-escalation occur. It said at the time that any decision would be made in due course if necessary. Based on this, now Putin has ordered a full invasion of Ukraine, it is unlikely UEFA will allow Russia to host the final. It has called a meeting of the executive committee in which the matter will be discussed on Friday, February 25. UEFA said in a statement, following the evolution of the situation between Russia and Ukraine in the last 24 hours, the UEFA president has decided to call an extraordinary meeting of the executive committee for Friday 25 February at 10 o'clock set in order to evaluate the situation and take all necessary decisions. Further communication will be made after the meeting of the UEFA executive committee. There are several contenders that could potentially host the Champions League final instead of St. Petersburg, including the London Stadium. Operators at the home of West Ham have reportedly signaled their intentions to be considered as a replacement venue, according to The Telegraph. A number of stadiums have been used frequently by UEFA before for big events, including Wembley Stadium for two finals, as well as the finals of the Euros last year. The Euros final did see some fan trouble, however, so that may put UEFA off allowing the home of football to host its next major event. Bayern Munich's Allianz Arena was originally considered alongside the Gazprom Stadium for this year's final, so may well be the natural second choice.